But loving yourself is not a crime. Never get discouraged at the end of the day because someone tries to dim your light when it comes to your faith. It can't be in existence, especially when God is truly protecting you. And you ain't doing it for the money at the end of the day because the good God is not for sale. It's a thought process for me. And you're not doing it for likes and views because it's your reality. And you're genuine and true at the end of the day. That's what you project into the universe. To respect yourself, to respect your neighbor with no misintentions. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. They would never understand your true point of view. My content is not for everybody. It's not. It became your existence when you was willing and able to allow yourself to see yourself. You know, your self-reflection, to actually look in the mirror, to remove that mask, to understand the wounds that was affecting you at the end of the day, that made you emotionally distressed at the end of the day, dealing with trauma and pain at the end of the day. Yeah, you dealt with depression, anxiety, PTSD, that made you so dysfunctional, and you wanted to show up as your best self-vision of yourself, but you wasn't able to see. You wasn't able to see. Someone allows you to question yourself. Do you even love yourself? Someone allows you to question yourself. Are you even worthy? When they took your kindness for weeks, they betrayed you at the end of the day, the most unhealthiest way, when you knew how to respect somebody, days when you couldn't see. Regardless if it was a guardian at the end of the day, stranger in the street, that unhealthy relationship, you put a name in your book that made you so dysfunctional at the end of the day. When it came to your pain, they would never understand that you was able not to see. But you still knew how to respect somebody. But you allowed yourself to remove the mask, to go within, to heal the trauma and pain. It wasn't a walk in the park, but you chose yourself to better yourself, to recognize at the end of the day, my dreams became my reality. I chose me. I chose me when they gave up on me. I chose me when they didn't believe in me. I chose me when they felt that at the end of the day, I wasn't worthy of choosing me at the end of the day. They wanted me to be emotionally distressed, depressed, all strung out at the end of the day, but God was truly showing me the way. The energy is different. Allowing yourself to mentally go within, allowing yourself to choose yourself, to self-reflect, to look in the mirror, to say, I am worthy. They gaslight certain folks at the end of the day, or because they had controlling issues when it came to you. At the end of the day, they try to play you close, to take your kindness for weakness, only to realize it wasn't an even exchange. Wow. They picked and choose who they wanted to bully. They pick and choose who they wanted to disrespect. And you still didn't have malicious intentions. And you wasn't trying to go back and forth with someone at the end of the day to get out of character because someone didn't understand self-control at the end of the day when it came to their confidence. When it came to their confidence and staying in their lane. It'd be the thought process for me. They would never understand your confidence. They would never understand the obstacles that was placed in front of you at the end of the day. And God was truly showing you the way. And you didn't have malicious intentions because you was praying for yourself, not against your neighbor. You was praying for yourself, not against your neighbor. The energy is different. You know how when God shows you the way, the good God, you don't worship the devil because all money ain't good money. And the good God ain't for sale. The energy is different. They would never understand your vision, and I say that respectfully. They like to judge people at the end of the day because they choose themselves. They like to disrespect folks at the end of the day. You don't look like what you've been through. You've been homeless. What? You been homeless? Your moms and your pops turned their back on you and they lied and manipulated you? Put a mask on at the end of the day like they so good at the end of the day? And they were supposed to protect you? They was there for everybody else but you? Dang. I understand that pain. Being sick in the hospital, folks overlooking you when it came to your pain, and you knew how to show up for somebody at the end of the day, good day, bad day, misunderstanding day, yeah, you wore that mask real well. They would never understand the things you've been through to show up for somebody at the end of the day. Wow. But you did it. Let me fix your crown. The energy is different. Dealing with depression, anxiety, PTSD, don't even know where you was going to sleep that night. They didn't even know where you was going to get your next dollar. Because someone didn't know how to respect you on that job site. Yeah, it was your reality, all right? How God works in mysterious ways to show you at the end of the day. All the obstacles that was placed in front of you when they threw spell work at you. They wanted you to become your own worst enemy, not to be mentally stable. But you recognize at the end of the day, I can't become my own worst enemy. I see my faith because God allows me to see my light. God allows me to shine. At the end of the day, I'm truly favored. They will never understand. Why you? But you chose you, regardless of who got something to say. Because God was truly showing you the way, protecting you, right to left. Wow. You didn't have to dim your light to get discouraged at the end of the day. Wow. Wow, they painted you out to be stupid, slow, retarded, and all types of stuff. They had so much negative stuff to say about you. Certain folks at the end of the day had to pay certain folks just to play you close, act like they like you. They did that to you. And you ain't have no malicious intentions towards nobody, let alone to get out of character. You knew how to respect your neighbor. You want everybody to elevate, I see, huh? Dang, this type of stuff happens every single day. Do it to put a name in your book. They had to play you close at the end of the day to manipulate you. Paint a picture at the end of the day that you truly wasn't. They threw lies on your name, right to left, only to realize that, wow, they only affected themselves when it came to their mental health. Only to realize they was never real at the end of the day for the mask to fall off. Because how can you place somebody close at the end of the day with malicious intentions, not to have self-control? It be the thought process to me. Someone knows their worth, someone understands their confidence at the end of the day, and they wasn't trying to discourage their neighbor. They was showing their neighbor respect in the most healthiest way, not to dim their light. The energy is different because we are all the same. Regardless of what trauma and pain you've been through at the end of the day, you were just in your own lane, just trying to elevate and mind your business, but you still knew how to respect your neighbor when they didn't understand self-control, when it came to their self-awareness that they think they truly lacked, when it means finding peace within. You was truly at peace with yourself. You didn't have to wear a mask. You wasn't doing it for likes and views, let alone someone's comment at the end of the day, because you knew how to respect your neighbor without the pain. They would never understand your walk of life, what you've been through, being sexually assaulted as a child, dealing with hate crime, discrimination, violence. At the end of the day, you put a name in your book that made you mentally unstable when it came to your adulthood. And you had to heal those wounds within you because someone didn't know how to love you, let alone support you in the most healthiest way. Folks saying they got your back at the end of the day only to run your pockets. Wow. They didn't have good intentions, and God saw what they was doing. They painted you to be out. They painted you to be somebody you truly wasn't. And when you was protecting yourself at the end of the day, you was dead wrong. They called you a snitch, a lie at the end of the day. And only realize how God is going to show up when they least expect it. Because, you know, Judgment Day is here. I don't know if you've been paying attention. It ain't mind games, manipulation, mind games at the end of the day. No. Because God works in mysterious ways. And I say that respectfully. When you're truly anointed, they understand at the end of the day that, wow, I played with the wrong person that day. I should have did that. Oh, man, I should have did that. Oh, no, I should have did that. That's what happens when you judge a book by its cover. Dimming your own light at the end of the day because you can't see. Bothering an innocent person who was minding their business, truly paying attention to go within, to love themselves at the end of the day. Wow, something that you couldn't see. They said, you're whack, you're corny, you are nobody. They said, you're whack, you're corny, you are nobody. Wow, hold on 1 second. I was just minding my business, but God showed me the way. God showed me at the end of the day why that door was closed for all the right reasons. Oh, to truly protect me. To show me at the end of the day why the next door is going to be in existence when it comes to my reality, because I chose my faith. Oh, I said what I said. Niyah, genuine love, respect. I am the original owner of all my content, and I say that respectfully. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. At the end of the day, I say that respectfully. Healing, trauma, and pain would never be an overnight process. But you matter your word and could discover today. Just because someone gave up on you, they overlooked your judge book by its cover, they took your kindness for weakness, they wanted you to live in fear, they wanted you to give up at the end of the day. Don't give up on yourself. You had abandonment issues when it came to that guardian, that loved one at the end of the day, and they didn't know how to respect you. You matter and you are worthy. Do not give up on yourself. Continue to be patient with your process. Continue to love you. Find peace within. It will never be an overnight process, but you are worthy of choosing you without wearing a mask. Being a copycat at the end of the day, you're going to fall short when it comes to common sense of being real. You can't keep up with the good God. Something that you're faking to be. And I say that respectfully. You went from a non-believer to a believer. I truly hope that you really believe in yourself to understand that God is truly real. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everybody. And I say that respectfully. I truly preach time to the genuine ones only. Have a safe day, have a safe weekend, and have a safe remaining year. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I gotta go. I need a nap. Niyah, genuine love, respect. Peace and respect. Set respect to neighbor. Stop the violence. I said what I said. Stay in your lane. Leave innocent people alone. Playing victim at the end of the day. Hiding your hands. It be the thought process me. You poke the bed, didn't like the reaction. Oh, have a good day somewhere else. And leave other people alone. I gotta go.